The first thing you're going to draw anything, you want to see how you're going to place it on the paper. The whole thing starts from composition, placement, the layout, the object on the paper. Just be a little loose like this. I'm going to draw over here. Primarily, looking at the shape. If the shape looks like a circle, draw a circle. Maybe I'm going to move it a little bit lower, like this. I'm going to place over here. Today we're all about learning how to capture the lines, the basic lines, the key lines, the most important lines. We already done the first part, where we're going to put the objects on the paper. Now from one point to gradually finish the whole round of the outside lines, called the outline of the objects. Okay, now we already know the location of this, so you're not going to draw from here, right? You draw from here, from this corner all the way, draw this corner and come back. Only one little inch at a time. You don't have to remember the whole shape. Actually, honestly, I don't think anyone can remember. Let's start over here. I'm going to look at the top over there. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to move up a little bit. Look again. You see that my charcoal stayed there when I'm looking, right? Now continue, look. See where the line going? Continue going a little bit more. And then I'm going to stop, come down, and then come back over here. And looking at, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, and then stop and look. And then come back, and then look. I stopped. But you don't want to stop like, and then come back. And then that is waste of time. In the middle, try to find where it's continue. So just stop your pencil or your charcoal right on that spot while you're looking. Find out the line with the next part. You can continue. Look again. Never assuming. It should be like this. Nothing about should be. Don't go with any logic. Don't go with any experience that you have on drawing something else. This is a very unique object. Okay, keep going. And where it's turning, and I think it's still going this direction. Still going this direction. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to come down a little bit over here and stop. Now, if I'm continue moving from the right to the left, I won't feel comfortable. In that case, I'm going to come back over here and coming down, and then from the left to the right and finish the bottom. So it depends on how your muscle, how your arm feel comfortable, and then go with drawing naturally. Okay, now come back over here, that's good. Look, and then come down a little, good. Now start coming down. And let's see, and keep going, and coming out a little bit, and then come in a little bit. You see, I stop like every inch, and look again, and pick up the new information, and let go the information I already have in my mind. Now I'm looking at it, I also compare to the width to the height. We're gonna learn about proportion, measurement next week. But for today, just go with your intuitive, go with your what you see that should be wider. And I'm thinking about the bottom should be end over here. So I'm going to come here, that's good. Now I'm working. Now the bottom, usually, most beginner, when they do the drawing, looking at there's oval on the top, the oval at the bottom, they assuming the bottom oval is flat. Whereas it's not. Actually, the bottom oval a little bit more rounded than the top over here. So you need to pay attention to every inch of the line drawing. Okay, now I'm going to looking at what's the angle. So take a look. A little bit outside, out a little bit. Okay. And that's a little bit too long. I'm going to come back over here and start over here. A little bit at a time. If you see the mistake, correct it as you draw. Now coming back over here, look again. Every inch I look. Now I finished drawing the outside. Now I'm going to come back over here to finish the other side of the oval shape. So with the front. I'm looking at from the top over here, and look again. I'm drawing the metal piece, and look at where it's turning. Okay, 1 inch at a time, you should be able to draw anything with confidence. Now I'm looking at probably this height. So I'm going to start over here. Look again. Okay, look. And stop and look. And stop and look. You're looking for the direction, the angle, where it's going to turn. Like that. And then now I'm going to come back over here. I actually see a little bit the pieces wood on the top over here turn and have this much gap, and then continue. Look again like this. And then another piece. Continue looking for the angle. It's all about observation. You need to look what you want to look and then connect them. Okay, on this side, I can see that there is a little line over here, like this. So you discover all those lines and stop. And at the end, you can make something look realistic. Okay, now turn the angle a little bit more like this. Okay. Now that's good. Now what I want to do, I want to draw a little more. I want to see actually there's a wire over here and there's a wire over here. And this look a little bit apart. It's just not the same proportion. So maybe we're going to draw the bottom metal frame first. Like how high is it? Probably here. So I'm going to start over here, look again, where it starts, and look before you draw, 1 inch at a time. So you need to learn this process. Now we finished the frame at the bottom. The metal wire probably here, and the top over here should be a little bit higher. So you can staring at it, how much of this, and relate to each other, which part have a little more. Okay, now we already know here, and then make a little turn and look again. Look, very little inch. This technique is used in every observation drawing. Either you draw a landscape or a portrait, still life, anything. This is the key of the observation. Okay, and over here, I'm gonna look a little bit lower. Correct it if you feel it's wrong. Let's see, come up again, up, it's good, wide, like this. Now, what I'm gonna do, I think I want to draw this line coming down over here, look. It's not just a straight line, it's a little curve coming like this. Continue like this. And then, and this probably around over here. And I'm gonna draw and make the line a bit thinner. Like this. Good. And I'll have a little line a little lighter because the gap is not that fake. Look first before you draw. One area at a time. If you already finished this, the next thing is very easy. If you do the shading, it's easy. Like over here, a little bit darker. Some light coming from this direction, and I can see that, oh, there's this side a little bit darker. And you can shade it over here, and you can create a three-dimensional. I don't want you to do this for this week. I just want to show you. So the whole thing over here, and also a little bit darker, and also this a little bit darker, divided into light side, shadow side. And inside over here, a little bit darker. I just try to show you. And good, give a little texture, and a little bit of cast shadow on this side. It will look like a three-dimensional. But the key point in this process is observing to discover all the lines.